Hey guys, this is Jess with Sourceful Journey back with another video. So I wanted to actually do this quick video. I guess this is more for those who are more on the receiving end of their karma currently. And the reason why I say that is because, as we know, for those of us who had dealt with it, we've seen it. We've seen how it's been playing out for those who are either them directly or who is currently connected to them. And it's not anything to gloat or be happy about, but it was bound to happen. So I don't know why, but I woke up this morning, I kept hearing the song, Don't Fear the Reaper. I don't know what to think of that other than, to paraphrase, don't go running now. What do I mean by that? Meaning you did all this nonsense to whoever may be that may be watching this video, whether you're the one that was on the receiving end of it, or if you happen to be the one that was on the end that was giving it, bestowing it, right? You did all this nonsense, thinking no one was going to notice, thinking that this person could not be heavily perfected, thinking, especially if they are truly spiritually inclined. A lot of you guys didn't even know the backstory when it comes to some of us as far as our spiritual rank, our spiritual connections when it comes to familial ties. I'll use myself as an example. Those who dealt with me didn't even have a clue how heavily involved my family was when it came to the spiritual side of the spectrum. Granted, we were Christian based. Oh yes, hallelujah. But when it came to understanding the whole notion of hoodoo and voodoo, the good things as far as the teachings for Louisiana, you never mess with people who have ties to Louisiana, I promise you. But no one really knew that. 111, as I said that. Furthermore, I could think back to some of the things that I was taught coming up that, you would think, oh, it's Christian based, but it was very much aligned with that. Them being part of certain groups, not only on the boards like deacon boards, pastors, and motherboards and all that. Oh no, a lot deeper than what you can imagine. I didn't share that information for a reason. Because it was not for anybody else to know. A lot of this stuff I knew I was being equipped early on in terms of what to prepare for when it comes to understanding the spiritual side of the spectrum. And now look at them. They weren't prepared. All they saw was a pretty doll face, just very much on top of her shit, very upbeat, educated, and all that. And assumed that, oh, she's an easy target. Didn't realize I knew the inner workings of a lot of that shit. And I was waiting for the go. And on top of it, a lot of what's happening to these karmics right now, you guys, it's not anything that you're doing, right? I could say for myself, a lot of what I'm witnessing in regards to the ones that I've dealt with, it's not any of my doing. Again, especially if you have a calling on your life, if you're spiritually aligned and you're supposed to take on something a lot deeper, the spiritual space is always watching. It's always watching. And don't think for one, if you're messing with one who truly is on the up and up and they have that calling on their life, and you think it's cute, you think it's going to be fun and games to try to go ahead and get this one, not realizing they waiting in the back, waiting to take your ass out, and now it's here. It's been here, but it's starting to ramp up because it's just time to go ahead and close the chapter. I say all that to say, at the end of the day, for them, at this point, don't fear the reaper. You brought this upon yourself. This point was bound to come. At the end of the day, also, think of it this way. For every action, there's a reaction. Always remember, and I say this in a lot of my videos, those who are new to my channel, you guys still need to take time to go ahead and look through my videos. But for some of you who've been long-time followers and supporters on both of my channels, you know this. I always tell people, keep in mind, we are truly, excuse me, you guys, that's going on my nose. we are truly never alone. How do you think people who are truly spiritually aligned could stay so tapped into certain things? We don't need tools, which I spoke about this in older videos as well. You don't need cards or any of that nonsense just to know what's going on, who's doing what, how to move with whom. A lot of us could feel that shit. We know from the jump. And we still try to give you guys chances over and over again, and yet you still fuck it up. This is a part of your lesson. Don't always look at karma as a bad thing, also, just to understand that. But at the same time, again, as far as the key message in all of this, don't fear the reaper now. Don't fear it now. Because in doing this is going to help you to become better. It's going to help you to become more refined, to put it plainly. 133, as I said that. That is all for this quick video, you guys. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Be interested to hear you guys' thoughts. Have you been noticing a shift in regards to those who are considered karmics on your end as well? I know for me personally, I've seen it. I even have my ex, one of his, I guess, girls. She's now following my page. And so a lot of the stuff I've been posting has been pretty comical because I don't think she realizes it's actually directed towards her because I know who she is. Hello. But at the same time, it's funny because people fail to realize a lot of things, again, for being spiritually aware, we're like notified in advance in various ways. And for one to even think that they could pull a quick one on anyone who is truly spiritually aligned, you got to be one dumb fool to honestly think you can get away with it. And as always, you guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Consultations are going to still be open, just so you are aware, with us getting into a holiday week, if you will. I'm actually considering it a week, not weekend, starting next week. There are going to be a few days that I will have closed off for the consultations. All you have to do is just take a look at the calendar. And if it is something that is of interest to you, that you would like to sign up, please do so. Now, if you have any issues with the calendar, you shouldn't. But if you do, just go ahead and send me a message or email me. And then I can actually have someone on the team to go ahead and make the appropriate adjustments and get you in. And if need be, if it happens to be at a time that conflicts with what I have going, we could definitely set up another time that could work best for us both. So with all that being said, I'm sending you guys off with love and light, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, and be blessed.